If you've been thinking about moving to the Murrayville community in Langley, or you just want to learn a little more about it, then you're in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to tell you everything there is to know about Murrayville. From its location, to the time it takes to drive places, to home prices, to rent prices, to the stores it has and the amenities, and so much more. So if that's what you're looking for, then stick around because it's coming at you right after this. What's going on, guys? Alex Dunbar here with the Dunbar Real Estate Group and RE/MAX Treeline Realty based out of the Langley area. And in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Murrayville. Whether you're considering moving here or just want to learn a little bit more about it, or potentially already live here, I'm going to have everything covered for you. And if this is your first time on my channel, I make weekly real estate videos pertaining to the BC and Canadian real estate market, as well as showcase community tours across the Lower Mainland. So if that sounds like something you're interested in seeing more of, I suggest you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you know whenever I come out with a new video. And if you want me to continue making these community tours, I'll ask that you hit that like button so I can get this information out to more individuals just like yourself who want to learn more about Langley. And if you are one of those individuals who's considering making the move to Langley and purchasing a home here, I'd be more than happy to help. I get tons of emails, phone calls, and texts on a daily basis, and I'm always happy to help. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Murrayville is one of the most popular and historic communities in the Langley area. Being part of the Township of Langley, it's got a vibrant community feel and tons of heritage buildings. Murrayville is located on the southeast side of Langley between Langley City and Aldergrove. It's bordered by Langley City to the west, Brookswood to the southwest, Campbell Valley to the southeast, and Salmon River to the northeast. Given its location, it's a quick drive to the core of Langley as well as the outskirts. With Fraser Highway running straight through the middle of Murrayville, it gives its residents pretty easy access to pretty much everything. In regards to driving time, Costco is about 5 to 10 minutes away, downtown Vancouver is 50 minutes, Burnaby is 30 minutes, Abbotsford is 35 minutes, the SkyTrain is 30 minutes, Vancouver Airport is about 50 minutes, the US border is 25 minutes, and the Tsawwassen ferries are 50 minutes. And these are just the average travel times. Of course, they can vary a little bit depending on traffic. In regards to its housing, Murrayville has a nice mixture of condos, townhomes, and single-family detached homes. Mostly built in the 1990s, the lot sizes tend to be smaller, but the homes are larger with very few basement suites. However, the lots are still typically bigger than some of the newer developed lots in Langley. Additionally, there's always tons of street parking in this well-planned community. In regards to home prices, this is what it currently looks like. The benchmark price for a detached home is $1.702 million, a townhome is $972,000, and a condo is just over $590,000. This makes detached homes and condos less than the average in Langley. However, townhomes are more expensive. In regards to the rental market, you don't often find many rentals in Murrayville. Part of the reason for this is that the condos and townhomes here are older, and with that comes more rental restriction. Additionally, several of them are age restricted. However, if you do manage to find a rental here, the rates are typically a little bit higher than the average in Langley. And this comes down to the proximity of the hospital and just the lack of supply. So your average rental price for a 1-bedroom condo is going to be between $1,600 and $1,700 a month. For a 2-bedroom condo, it's going to be between $2,200 and $2,300 a month. And for a 3-bed townhome, it's going to be between $2,800 and $3,000 per month. Moving on, I want to cover some of the highlights of the community. The first of those being its charm. Murrayville is another historically significant community in Langley. It's notable in the area for its older buildings and roundabout in the center of the 5 corners. The area also has a few heritage homes, which just adds to its charm and curb appeal. Many say it has a Pleasantville vibe, which is partially due to its well-kept neighborhoods and clean streets. Next, living in Murrayville, you can have peace of mind. Murrayville is built around the Langley Memorial Hospital, and because of it, there are also a lot of other additional healthcare centers. This is especially great for seniors who need easy access to medical. It's also home to one of Langley's main police halls, and this helps make the community one of Langley's safest and lowest crime communities in all of Langley. And lastly, Murrayville has a slower pace of living. In contrast to some of the busier areas in Langley, such as Willoughby and Langley City, it goes at a much slower pace. This makes it a great place for not only seniors, families, but also anyone who just wants to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Next, Murrayville is home to a couple of great parks. To name a couple, we've got Porter Park, James Hill Park, the Murrayville Outdoor Activity Park, which also is home to the Murrayville Skate Park, and the best of the bunch in my opinion, McLeod Athletic Park. Featuring a brand new track surface, this park also added a 4-lane warm-up track and additional designated areas for long jump, high jump, shot put, and pole vaulting. With a stadium stadium that can hold over 2,000 spectators, McLeod's football field, tennis courts, softball diamonds, and natural turf soccer fields are a sport enthusiast's dream. So no matter what sport you or your kids play, you're really going to find something for everyone here. Murrayville's also home to a couple of golf courses. You've got the Langley Golf and Banquet Center, which is a shorter par 3 course. However, it does still have 18 holes and a driving range. And you've also got Newlands Golf and Country Club. This is kind of split between Langley City and Murrayville, but we're just going to add it into Murrayville for the sake of this video. So if you're a more serious golfer, you're probably going to want to head over to Newlands over the other course. Moving on, let's talk about the schools in Murrayville. There are 5 schools in Murrayville, including Credo Christian Schools, Langley Fundamental Elementary, and James Hill Elementary. Unfortunately, there are no middle schools here in Murrayville. And in regards to high school, you're going to head over to Langley Secondary. In regards to daycares, there's a handful of them in Murrayville. And if you're unable to find one with room, Langley City is only 5 to 10 minutes down the road, and there are a ton of options here. But as I remind people in almost every single video, if you are looking to make a move here and get your kid into daycare, you want to do so earlier than later, because many of them can fill up fast and there can be long waiting lists. Moving on, let's look at some of the amenities, stores, and restaurants. The W.C. Blair Rec Center is definitely the highlight here. With a wave pool, diving boards, swim lanes, a hot tub, and a climbing wall, there's really something for everyone. Murrayville is also home to Langley's Regional Airport, and this also features the Canadian Museum of Flight. This is a very cool rainy day activity. Located at the Langley Airport, the CMF has plenty of antique aircraft to check out. Or if you're feeling adventurous, you can take some pilot lessons at the local airport. But I understand if that's not for you, because it's not for the faint of heart. And lastly, if you just want to sit back, relax, and read some books, you can head over to the Murrayville Library. In regards to stores, unfortunately Murrayville doesn't really have any retail. But once again, that's okay, because I'll remind you that it's only 5 to 10 minutes away from Langley City, which is going to have everything you need. In regards to grocery stores, they've got an IGA and a Ralph's Market. And these are going to be your 2 go-tos when you don't have time to get over to Costco. And if you're a churchgoer, there's a handful in the area, so there's likely going to be something to fit your needs. In regards to restaurants, Murrayville has a pretty great selection. Whether you're looking for a nicer sit-down restaurant or just a quick bite to eat, it really has it all. Some of my favorites are the Murrayville Town Pub, and this is definitely the local watering hole. The staff and the regulars are all super friendly, and you have to try their wings. It's definitely a staple in the community. Next, we've got Porter's Bistro. They make the best Americano in all of Murrayville. And on Friday nights, they've even sometimes got live music and cocktails. Some other favorites are Nico Sushi, Adrian's at the Airport, and the classic Ricky's All Day Grill. For fast food, they've got your staples with A&W, Quiznos, and McDonald's, and they've also got a handful of great coffee shops, being The Joy of Coffee, Tracy Cake's Bakery Cafe, and Balance Cafe. But unfortunately, if you're a craft beer lover like me, they don't have a brewery, at least yet. In regards to their medical services, if you didn't hear me mention it already, Murrayville is home to the Langley Memorial Hospital, and this is a massive bonus for all the residents. Additionally, there's also quite a few walk-in clinics in the area as well, so you're definitely going to be taken care of. In terms of its walkability, Murrayville has a walk score of 18, and this means that it is car dependent and pretty much all your errands are going to require a car. However, in regards to its bike score, it's a 76. Murrayville is considered to be extremely bikeable, so if that's something you're into, you're going to be in luck. And in regards to transit, Murrayville comes in with a score of 29. However, there is some transit that runs through the middle of Murrayville, primarily on Fraser Highway and 48. However, the further you live from that, the less transit options you'll have. In regards to taxis and ride shares, you're never going to have a problem. And a big reason for this is the hospital being so close. So if you do call one up, you're probably not going to have to wait long. And in regards to a SkyTrain, there isn't one yet. And as previously mentioned, you're about 30 minutes from the closest station. However, there will be a SkyTrain extension coming to Langley City in the near future, but you're going to have to wait until 2028 for that. So who exactly is Murrayville best for? First of all, it's ideal for young professionals. If you're looking for a dose of upscale living, Murrayville might be for you. Based on the types of homes available and the lifestyle it offers, this causes many young couples and professionals to flock to the neighborhood. It's also family friendly. Being one of the safest neighborhoods in all of Langley, it's a great place to raise a family. And once a family does move here, they typically stick around for a while. And with the Langley School District based out of this community, it provides a great source of education for the kids. And lastly, it's a great spot for seniors. In close proximity to Langley Memorial Hospital, seniors have the ease of access to the care they need. Additionally, there are tons of options for townhomes with primary bedrooms on the main floor. Most of them are newer and more luxurious, so they do come at a higher price point, but if it is something that you can afford, you're not going to want to pass it by. And being a safe environment while having like-minded neighbors, there's really a true community feel amongst the seniors. And lastly, before I end this video off, I do want to cover a couple of things that you might not like, because it wouldn't wouldn't be fair of me to just talk about the positives of the community. So because Murrayville is located a little further east than other places in Langley, access to Highway 1 or 99 can take a little longer for commuters. Additionally, being close to the hospital, RCMP detachment, and airport, there's more sirens and aircraft noise than you might be used to, especially dependent on where you're living. But conversely, having these sounds nearby can give you peace of mind, because it helps to let you know that you're always safe and secure. So if you're able to get over some of these minor deterrents, Murrayville could be the place for you. And that's about going to do it for my video today. So if you did get any sort of value whatsoever, all I ask is that you hit that like button. And if you are interested in seeing more videos just like this one, I suggest you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I put out a new video. And lastly, if you are considering making the move to Murrayville, Langley, or any of its surrounding cities, you can scroll down and click the first link in the bio to book a call with me to discuss your options at your earliest convenience. Thanks so much for watching, and while you're here, head over to my channel and watch another one of my videos. And if you do have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'd be happy to get back to them. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one.